So in this video, let's talk about why we do breakfast rides. Why do we go for 100 kilometers one way and come back? See this guy, impatient guy, honking behind, going over the speed limit. हाँ भाई BMW है, but maintain the speed limit, no, or at least don't be so impatient honking all the way. Anyway, so why do we do breakfast rides? Do like 150 kilometers to 200 kilometers on a Sunday morning. That's because we love riding, and sometimes it's inconvenient to always go for a weekend getaway, especially when you have family and when you have dogs, kids. The wife is gonna expect you to stay at home on a Sunday, probably clean the house. So we can't go on a Saturday and come back on a Sunday. We can't go on a Friday and come back on a Sunday. I mean, we can do it once in a while, but not every weekend. I mean, if I was single, I will probably do that every weekend, or at least 2 weekends in a month, every alternate weekend. So right now I am riding with a group. That group does like a weekend 500 to 1000 kilometer ride every third weekend of the month, and I regularly ride with them. And sometimes I do a solo ride, go visit my parents and come, and that would be another 400-500 kilometers. So I do around like 1000 kilometers a month on my bike, and I feel that much riding is necessary for me to stay happy, because when you're on a bike, it's a whole different experience than sitting in a car. I think a lot of people who ride cars today, let's say a guy like this, see the guy who is sitting inside this car, doesn't look so happy, man. He's just like sad and dull and just waiting to get to his destination. At least he's riding slow, probably under the speed limit. But when you ride a bike, you feel things more, right? Different people do different things to feel things. Like for example, some people do gambling. They know that the casino always wins, but they still go and gamble away their life savings anyway, because it makes them feel something. As a 35-40-year-old adult, you get into a routine, you get into a job, you get into a business, you have a marriage or two, you have a kid or two. There is a lot of responsibilities that you have to do, a lot of focus on routine, and it's very difficult to just be happy. A lot of people go and drink, party on a Saturday night, wake up late on a Sunday morning. Say, I don't drink. I party here and there, but I don't party that much, because I just get bored, man. Like, what to talk to people? I mean, there are going to be some guys in the party who will always be making the jokes and making the girls laugh and all that. First of all, there is no point in being that guy anymore, especially after you are married. What's the point of making girls laugh, if you know what I mean, right? You can't do anything. So parties are boring. People are talking about lame stuff, and drinking, smoking up, or sometimes doing some kind of illegal drugs is people's idea of fun and relaxation, and they justify it for themselves because they work throughout the week, and they work hard, maybe buy a BMW, and then people don't buy a BMW or an Audi or a Mercedes Benz because they like the performance of it. They buy it for status, they buy it for ego, they buy it to tell their friends that they have arrived. And they work hard, they make money, they buy. I have nothing against them. Let them do what they want, whatever floats their boat. But I just feel stupid doing that. And I feel stupid thinking that at some point, I used to have dreams like that. I wanted like a Rolls Royce because people will think I am cool. But what's the point of having a Rolls Royce? But you have meetings, you have anxiety, you have subordinates or people who work with you who are not obedient, right? and it's difficult to work with people who don't obey you. You can't threaten them that you are going to fire anymore because they will post it on LinkedIn, and then it's just like I can't understand the kind of life that people live. And when I come out for a weekend ride or come out for a breakfast ride and I meet folks, I feel like I've found my tribe. Most of the bikers, a good majority of them who have the discipline to wake up on a Sunday morning and come for a ride are also disciplined in other areas of their life. They are well built, they work out, they eat well. I'm not saying that they never drink or smoke. They might be doing it. A good portion of bikers do drink, but I don't think they are alcoholics, and I don't think they are workaholics either. Right? I don't think they are always chasing something, and they don't have so much ego because as a rider, if you have ego on the road, my God, you are a dead man. Right? Have you seen bikers who have so much ego? They get angry at a car driver and they go scold that car driver while they are riding, and then the car driver just comes, hits them, and they go. The car driver will not have a single scratch in his body, but the biker might even die, right? So humble down. All the car guys, you have to consider them as idiots. They might be looking at their phones and they are distracted. I will show you some guy who is looking at their phone right now. If I just cross some five cars, one guy will be looking at his phone, right? So you need to be like super careful, at the same time not have much ego, be paranoid, be a defensive rider, and expect that every car guy, in every car, every driver, lady or guy, might just lose it anytime and become like a dangerous machine, right? So you have to ride like that, so which means that you have to humble down. When I was riding my car, I used to get angry, and then I used to have road rage. As a biker also, sometimes I get angry, but I cannot afford to have the road rage, because if I show road rage, then it might end up in dangerous situation, right? So I think riding also makes you humble down, makes you kill your ego. First of all, you wear your helmet, right? And once you wear your helmet, you are anonymous. You are the faceless man, or the man of many faces, or the man with no face. It's just a helmet, like in Game of Thrones. The many faced God. The many faced God has blessed the bikers, right? You are a no one. You are a no one on the road. You can have like a 1800cc Honda Goldwing, but you are still more at risk than a Maruti Alto guy who has a seat belt and who is literally sitting inside a steel cage, right? What's that like? All the frames and glass and everything, they are like locking themselves up inside a cage and driving on the road, right? Every car guy out there. So you are still vulnerable, and you are so delicate on the road. That's why we wear so much gear, but still we are still more at risk than a car guy. And we have to be alert, focused. We can't be looking at our phone and browsing Instagram reels while we are riding. So this focus is meditation. And when you ride, your mind is not worrying about what's happening back at the office, what's happening back at the home, the fight you had with your mother, brother, father, wife, sister-in-law, sister. You don't remember those fights either, because if you live with humans, you will fight with them. Come on. There is no such relationship where you don't fight at all. So when you ride, you are forced to meditate, because if you are not at the present moment, you might literally die, man. You have your life at your hands. And it's also an activity which will kind of make you come alive, because imagine humans used to hunt in the jungle. A ferocious animal could be chasing them, and you have the adrenaline pumping in your body, and you are like trying to escape that situation. That is in our evolution, that is in our blood, that is in our DNA, especially the masculine DNA.